CBS News projects Donald Trump will be the 47th president of the United States.
Joining us now with reaction is Guillermo de Veyga, Vice President for Strategic Initiatives and University Relations at William Paterson University of New Jersey. Good to have you with us here this morning. So let's talk, I guess, the first days former President Trump, when he now becomes the 47th president of the United States, his top priorities, his first days in office. What do you think those will be?
Sure. Good morning, Chris and Mary. First of all, like with every president, I think the first thing he's going to have to do is work hard to confirm all his cabinet members, secretaries, deputy secretaries. That always becomes a priority for any incoming president, how he's going to do it, who he's going to appoint. Obviously, it's going to be a lot easier now that it looks like the Senate is going to be also under Republican control. But then, there's such a big difference between the things someone says to get elected and then how he gets them done in this case, right? So it's going to be imperative for him to figure out how to kind of thread that needle. So again, we look at things, what new initiative is he going to have in terms of border security? Is he going to try to finish that the wall, right? Which seems to be a big thing for him. But more concretely, I would say, he's going to have to extend his 2017 Tax Cut and Jobs Act, right? I mean, that expires at the end of 2025. So it's going to come down to how he marries what he has said throughout his campaign to get him elected and, what people need, what people have put him in office for.
We heard quite a bit about tariffs when he spoke during his campaign. What do you expect will happen with that, and how will that impact our economy?
Sure. So again, one of those things, he's going to want to do something in line of tariffs. It would be interesting to see whether the Biden administration right now tries to get in front of that in the last months of it. But more importantly, will he try to enact something right away as soon as he gets in office? And ultimately, tariffs, that's the big question between the Democratic and the Republican Party. We are the ones paying for it, the consumers, right? I mean, the prices get passed down to us. So, I don't believe any of these things are any kind of silver bullets personally, but, time will tell, and how they're done, it's going to be what matters most.
Guillermo, thank you very much for taking a few moments for us. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.